Hello, I'm Tom Hicks, president of JT Hicks Company, CPAs, tax advisors, and consultants. You're watching this video today because you have some specific tax concerns and you are searching for a tax professional to address those concerns. This video is divided into four parts. In part one, I tell you a little bit about myself and our firm. In part two, I tell you about why we're different. In part three, we talk about your pain points. And in part four, we talk about how we move forward. At JT Hicks and Company, we are a holistic firm that considers the relationship between you, your family, your business, your retirement planning, your investments, and estate planning to develop synergistic approaches to your particular tax situation. At JT Hicks and Company, we do everything that you would imagine a CPA firm does. We just do it a lot differently. In those 40 years, I've learned to be able to solve most of your problems in 40 minutes, but you don't pay me for the 40 minutes, you pay me for the 40 years that it took to get there. And we are currently serving clients in all 50 states and 14 different countries around the world. We are different because we are not tax preparers, we are tax advisors, and they're very different. A tax preparer does his or her work mostly by looking in the rearview mirror. And by that, I mean you typically go to their office once a year, you take all your tax documents, you drop them off, they process that information, they produce an income tax return for you, and collect a fee, and then send you on your way. As a tax advisor, I am focused on looking through the windshield, not the rearview mirror. I am more focused on where you're going and how I'm going to help you get there. And as a tax advisor, I do not react to the outcome of your return. I manage or affect the outcome of your return. Where you've been is important, but where you're going is more important to us. And if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. The goal of working with my firm for us to our clients is to promote tax efficiency. And by that, I mean, are you taking advantage of every opportunity for you, your business, and your family in the tax code so that you pay the lowest legal tax that you can possibly pay? And the way we help you arrive at this place of tax efficiency is through education. So we believe that we need to educate our clients. And when we have an educated client, we have a client that makes better informed decisions. At this point in our contact, we want to talk about your pain points. And by that, I mean, what is it that brings you to me? What is it about your tax situation that keeps you up at night? What's the best possible outcome for this process? By the time I'll explain how we get to be able to talk about this a little bit later in the video, but when you do come to that meeting to talk about your pain points, I really want you to be prepared. Be prepared to talk about everything that is concerning you and that is driving you to look for someone like myself to connect with, to possibly engage so that you can address your tax concerns. Now, moving forward, uh, you have to make a decision. At the end of that meeting or during that meeting, you're going to have to decide. I'm going to ask you to answer this question. Do you need a tax preparer or do you need a tax advisor? And if you decide you need a tax preparer, there's nothing wrong with that. That there's a very specific type of service that they are offering, and if it fits you, you should stay with it. But if you have concerns and you want something different, then perhaps you really need to work with a tax advisor. Now, as a tax advisor, we provide our prospective clients with two written proposals, and each proposal tells you exactly what we're going to do, who we're going to do it for, when we're going to do it, and how much it's going to cost. Now, a maintenance proposal basically covers tax preparation and many, many other services within that. But that's primarily what it is. And we have multiple touch points with you throughout the year so we can get a fix on your position and we can help you get where you're going and we can help you achieve tax efficiency throughout the year. Now, an advisory proposal is about education. And this is how we help clients become educated so they can make better informed decisions. Now, I will assess the last 2 years of your income tax returns, from which I will extract your financial DNA. And from that, I will get a sense of where you've been and where you're going. And I will make recommendations in the advisory proposal about any of the 26 different classes that I teach online, you, me, and other clients addressing the tax topics that are most pertinent to you. Again, our proposals will tell you, what we're going to do for you, when we're going to do it, and how much it's going to cost. Now, the reason that I do that is what I call is for transparency, really. And this is a lot like going to Walmart. And when you go to Walmart, there's never any question in your mind about what the price of a product is. And if you don't agree with the price, then you don't put that product into your shopping basket. And you certainly don't go to the checkout and argue with the clerk about the price of the product because the clerk has no ability to change the outcome of that transaction. So I want you to make a fully informed decision before you engage my firm to serve your needs. And the reason that I do that is because we get paid in advance for the work that we're about to do. And so when we deliver the product, there is no misunderstandings, no disappointments, no other problems about the product that you thought you were going to get for that price, because we've laid all of those details out in advance in our agreement so that you can make a fully informed decision about working with my firm. So it really comes down to yes or no, right? Do you want to move forward with a, proposal, or maybe you've heard a deal breaker, or you just don't feel like you're a good fit, and that's okay. You don't need to keep watching. You can disconnect right now. But if you feel that you do want to move forward with a proposal so that you can decide whether or not you want to engage my firm, here's how we move forward a little bit further. Now, if you need to self assess, and by that I mean I want you to consider where you fit into any one of these three tiles that you see on your screen. And I want you to make a decision whether you think you're a good fit for our firm. I want to be respectful of your time, and I'm doing this for you so that you can be respectful of my time. If you don't feel you're a good fit, you don't need to proceed any further. If you do feel like you're a good fit and you would like to receive a proposal and a personal meeting with me, then stay tuned. You'll have that opportunity. There'll be a link later on in the video where you can self schedule an appointment. So consider whether or not you feel you fit into our profile of the type of client that we feel we can serve best. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to meeting with you soon.